Hello! Welcome to see everyone. We've got Megan. We've got Andy. Make sure you hit that like button there. Just a busy morning. I was editing my Foreigner pictures. I went and saw Foreigner, their farewell tour as they're packing it in. Good show. Headpins were good. I really like the lead singer for the headpins there. Yes, well, Monday to you people around some of the world there. Happy Sunday afternoon to us there. Not looking forward to the playoffs because we get to play the Vancouver Canucks. I'm skeptical, but I'm optimistic there. We're gonna open up the panel. I'm just gonna open that up there. Welcome everybody there. This is an open panel. You want to come on up? Feel free. And I'm just going to do this. Hang on here. Good to see everybody. No. Hang on here. Just give me a moment here. I've got to go to here to YouTube, learning this whole thing there. Just gonna pin this at the top there, and then we're in good business, I would say. Well, but the Canucks do have bad goaltending. That is the only thing. Oh, here we are. Perfect. I love this. Okay, I'm just going to switch here and then I can just mute myself. Bear with me, guys, here. Come on, come on. I said I want to go to the damn thing there. Anyways, okay, yes, I want to mute myself. Beautiful. Now I just got to go to my channel name. Yep, there we are. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm just now going to pin this. If you're backstage, just hang tight. There we are. We're going to pin this. Here we are. It is pinned at the top. Perfect. Okay. So, Megan, anyone else who is here? Yes, absolutely. Go Canucks, go. No, no, I'm sorry. I'm an Oilers fan. Go Oilers, go. I just think that Edmonton has got better defense and better forwards. Than the Canucks there. But anyways, I went to a concert last night. That's why I just slept in there. My eardrums are just going nutso and crazy and whatever you could think about. And I wanted to do a Sunday fun day panel with everybody because I love each and every single one of you. Um, you know that. So yeah, you want to come on up. The link is pinned. We always have great conversations. It's fantastic. It's just a wonderful time there. Probably going to be about a good 2 to 3 hours there. And unless Traveling Fools goes early, then I'll probably pass the baton on to Fools there because he does do that. I'm not sure it could be later on, but I will by 5, 6 o'clock my time, which is 9 o'clock Eastern time there. But we are opening up the panel. Come on up. I'm just gonna the stupid thing. Okay. So yes, come on in there. Oh, I might need my light. Okay. Anyways, yes, I do. I need my light. Um, but yeah, come on up. Say hello. I've got my coffee. Um, I do have some really bad news to share. The doctor said to ease up, no beer whatsoever. So it's looking like not even um, non-alcoholic beer. So anyways, yeah, not even non-alcoholic beer. Hang on here. Where are we? Yes. Anyways, thank you so much there, James, for popping that in there. He's probably listening. So I can't even have beer. So it's on to lemonade. I found this strawberry raspberry lemonade at Costco that I'm going to be drinking there. And I could actually say that it's actually looks like a margarita. So anyone that is, of course, there, absolutely there. But welcome. This is Sunday. And we always have fun. It's a horrible day outside. Um, Next weekend is supposed to be a high of 32 degrees. I don't know what it is Fahrenheit for people who are in the states, but it's 30 going to be a really beautiful Mother's Day. I'll be taking my my grandma out there because she pretty much raised me from 6 months. So we'll be going for a nice at a new restaurant. We usually go to the same old one there for Mother's Day. And I'm gonna do a Mother's Day stream after that because she likes to get home really early. She's 86 years old. She goes to bed by like 5 o'clock, 5 or 6 o'clock, and they need their beauty rest. So that's fine. So we're going to be going out early. So I'm going to be doing a Mother's Day stream. I'm anticipating that you're all going to bring your mother or a photo if they're not alive. Some of you don't, and that's fine too. But we do love mothers. It doesn't matter if they're in heaven or where they are. We do love them. I know that there's a lot of people who that, and you could bring the picture as well. I am more than happy to do that. So. Yes, absolutely. And like I said, it doesn't matter. I'm not fussy at all. We could have a photo, but it's Mother's Day. We honor all our mothers, whether if they're here or they're not here. I always pay tribute to them because they are the ones that have sacrificed their lives. And uh, I'm probably gonna splurge on that day. Just don't tell my doctor, please, because he probably then will say, "That's it. I'm not gonna see you anymore." Um, Somebody was selling this cup on eBay. It ended $675 for an $8 coffee cup of McCafe because they don't make them anymore. They don't make them anywhere. Good morning, everyone. Good morning or good afternoon. Sorry, I should say. I've been editing photos all morning, so I've been seeing colors galore. Megan, you can come on up here. I love Seahawks fans. Flotty, hi, beautiful, absolutely. Megan, meet Flatty, welcome. Moose lurking. Not sure if the moose is still lurking. But make sure you hit the thumbs up. It does help with the YouTube algorithm to get this out there. I love each and every one of you. It is an open panel. Sunday fun day. Let's have some Sunday fun. I can absolutely load some church music if you want to. I can't burn candles, but I can get the dollar ones there. Okay, hang on here. We do have somebody here. Yes. Hey, Megan.
Hey, let's go Canucks now that the Maple
What?
Leafs are out. You know I'm going to
The
say the Canucks.
Canucks?
Yeah,
Come on. No,
but
you got to
this
take the Oilers,
hell
James.
me taking the Oilers in hockey would be the equivalent as me being a Seattle fan of going for the stinking 49ers. Never going to happen. And the Canucks have
Oh.
the Seahawks throwback jerseys, or if you squint, they look like the throwback jerseys. So
So then,
yeah.
can I tease you then when you guys lose the series? Not if, but when.
Hey, can I tease you when we take it all?
Sure, you can do that. You have my permission. You.
No,
How are you?
I love Vegas. I love the Kraken pinch them 3-0 in the Winter Classic in January. I just don't want another. I just don't
I
want
don't want the
Vegas.
Vegas Golden Knights either. Believe
I
me.
don't want
I,
Vegas.
I'm cheering for Dallas tonight. I have to tonight.
Yes,
It's pretty.
Dallas. Absolutely,
Yep.
absolutely. Yep, yep, yep.
Toronto. You don't like Toronto, or are you sad
I love
about Toronto?
Toronto. I have I have been a supporter of the Toronto Leafs since before your mother was born, Sunshine, 1985. Yeah, I love
Oh,
the Leafs.
Flatty, thank you so much. Hit the like
Hey,
button there,
Freddie.
Andy, James, Flatty,
Oh,
everyone there. Hit
James
the
is here. Oh,
James.
good
He's
morning, good
taking notes
afternoon.
on me. I know he's still
Oh,
trying to
oh,
auction
it's
me
like,
off. He's trying to
listen,
auction me off. It's not
listen.
happening.
He has got volumes on me. Like like this. I think he was telling me that the smallest notebook he has on me is about thick, about this thick, James, or this thick. Yeah,
James
no.
has got nothing on me. I'll tell you that right now. He's
Good
got
Lord,
nothing on me.
if James doesn't have at least 5 books on me, he is seriously not trying. Love you, James. Love you,
Oh, I
James.
know. We do. We like James.
Yeah.
Thank you
Oh,
so
the
much.
thumbs up have been pounded. Yes, I will
Awesome.
give
I
you
love
the vote boy thumbs up. I
it.
can say the vote boy.
Well, I'm a little nervous though, for this series because our defense. And that's the one thing that I have to say is Vancouver's got. However, their goalie Demko is injured, and that's gonna
Yeah, he
and
has
that's
been for a while. He has been for a while, I think.
yeah. So I mean, I just don't know what's up with that. But I mean, like I said, it's really I don't know. You know what? To me, I just I would have rather played Nashville because Nashville.
No, I was
Uh,
disappointed with the Preds. They're not my favorite team, but if they're playing, I'm watching. Same with Minnesota. I was disappointed in the Preds big time. They sucked in. Uh, they
yes,
just blew
you
this
could
series.
go ahead and say it. Spill out the beans, man.
No, they weren't playing like they played. Maybe because they were a regular season team. I don't watch them that often. I do keep an eye on them. They
Right.
like what the f happened there? You know.
I get that.
Sorry,
Yes.
I'm only.
I'm on my coffee. I'm on coffee,
I
so
don't know
it's
if you can
okay.
see this yet. Of course, it was the High Holy Weekend for Star Wars nerds. Um,
Mhm.
yeah,
May the fourth be
so
with you.
no, my day was yesterday. I'm a Sith, so it's all about Revenge of the Fifth. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what happened. I didn't take the Predators in my bracket, but it's
Right.
like what? At least be trying, you know? Yeah.
I think they did. They won 2 games. And let's say they won a game in Vancouver and pissed off the fans in Vancouver. So
You think Kraken fans at CPA get pissy on a lot? We do. We do.
yes.
There's only
I
17,000 of us in that building, and every one of us is pissy after a lot. Oh my God,
at the
Vancouver
Climate Pledge Arena.
Climate Pledge. Yeah, I have
Never been
never.
there yet.
I've
Haven't
walked
been there.
past it. I haven't been to a game there yet. I've walked past it. I've shopped at the what they call the Lair, which is the
Okay.
team store. You literally get off the Seattle monorail and walk straight through Seattle Center, and you cannot miss it. But
Right.
yeah, the Vancouver fans, I'm like, okay, tell us how you're really feeling right now.
Though they will, believe me, when they don't win a Stanley Cup, they'll riot. Just
Oh, they'll burn the city of Vancouver. I guarantee you will be burnt to the
they're
ground.
still prosecuting people from the 2011 Stanley Cup riot. That's how slow it is in
Oh,
Vancouver. They're still investigating. Hey, Ty Sport, good to see you
hey,
there.
Ty, how are you, bud?
Yes, I mean they're still prosecuting people. That's how mad. See, Edmonton, when we lost in 2006, we just all went to the bar and got drunk. It's like, oh well, there's next season. There's
No,
next
it's
season.
like that. That's all.
Vancouver, they just no, we're
They
gonna
burn
throw
the
some
place.
through the window. We're gonna kick
It
people's
sounds
head
like
in, and
Seattle. It sounds like our Seahawks fans. Let's burn the friggin' place down. Let's burn
uh,
this place. But yeah, I was disappointed in. I think the Preds that well, aside from Toronto, you're always going to say it as a Toronto fan. Oh, we stuffed up in the playoffs again. How surprising. Um, yeah, the Preds were the disappointments this year thus far. And
right.
as I said, I don't watch them closely. Like they're not my team. It's the
Was
Kraken
that a
and
cheap goal by Boston yesterday? The overtime one. Everyone was saying it was a
I
cheap
was
goal.
watching it and it was like 0-0, and I had a migraine. So I'm like, I'm hitting refresh, going, they've got to have scored this, three periods of nothing. And I think I started watching it when Toronto had like 8 shots of goal,
Oh wow.
and the Bruins had 3, and this is like in the middle of the second period, and I'm like, nah, this isn't right. This, ESPN slow. Um, Looking at it now, I thought it was a fair goal. I thought it sucked as a Toronto fan, but I thought it was fair. It was a cheap shot, perhaps, but yeah, it was good as far as I can see. What were you saying that I wasn't?
Well, I was at a concert, so I just heard about it there.
Oh,
I was
that's
at
right. You
Foreigner.
said you were a foreigner. Yes,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah. Yes. So that was good.
Um, but to me, I thought maybe one of their G-men, Toronto's G-men were offside, and I've watched it a couple of different ways, so they were lucky they got out of that. But no,
Hmm.
I thought, I mean, as I said, it sucked being a Toronto fan. But there was a clip on Instagram of
Right.
fans in Toronto watching the game, and the goal went in, and you heard the siren in the background, and it was just silence. No, I find it on Instagram. I think it was the Maple Leafs Instagram page, but it's just like silence.
Yes.
And all the faces, you can just see people like running it through their heads that, oh my God.
Outside of the arena there must have been like very much like pissed off
Was
there,
it Roger?
disgusted.
It was Roger, the one I watched, and I got tagged in by Bruins fans. Yeah, whatever. Um, I think it was in Toronto. It looked like it was outside
Oh
Rogers
my.
Arena.
I seen that middle
I
finger. It's okay. It's okay, Megan. Show us how it's
no,
used. Tell us how
hey, listen. I gave you the Canadian middle finger. Read between the lines, asshole. Um,
Well,
but
you're gonna
yeah,
give me the middle finger salute because we picked up Michael Gallup. We picked up Michael Gallup from the
I
Dallas
saw
Cowboys, the
that.
wide receiver. We signed him. And
I
yes,
saw
I was
that.
happy because I
But
think he'll love it.
We got
And we're
Byron
going after
Murphy.
another one.
We got Byron Murphy, who I sort of was like, and then we didn't go back into the second round. So I'd been up 2 days already. So we about, I think it was midday Friday, we pick up Murphy. Great, yay. We don't pick
Yes.
again till 2:30 the next afternoon. Meanwhile, I had been awake for 2.5 days straight, thinking, when are we picking next? Can somebody, okay, you will never hear me say this, but can we please get into the second round? Because I really need sleep, because I got to babysit
Right.
my 5-year-old I got to babysit my nephew tomorrow. Can I get some?
Babysit.
Well, excuse me, he bristles at being called a baby because he's 5. Like, come on.
Uh,
Yeah, I've got to look after the Tasmanian devil the next day on no sleep. And then we took Christian, and
you
then we
call him a
took.
Tasmanian devil?
Have you ever seen the Taz cartoons? You know, the
Yep.
whirling.
Yep. I do. I see.
That's not even close to my nephew when he is on full tilt. He has
So
autism. Like, if he's
you
on
give him
full tilt.
sugar, you give him more
Oh, you
sugar,
don't
and then
need.
you hand him back to his kid, to his parents, and say, "There you go, have a good." And then
No,
you get a
I
phone call and say, "You
no,
never babysit him again."
no. What I do is I stir him up, and his father, my brother, used to say it all the time. Like, you get him really excited right before bedtime, and then go,
Yep.
right, Dad, your turn. Good luck trying to get him to sleep, because he's like at 7 o'clock at night, still running around the house, and it's like, I'm out. Have fun. No, but he is my beautiful boy. But yeah, so I
I
think for
know.
the Seahawks, it was a solid B plus. I think we were all
Right.
saying it wasn't fantastic. There are other players that I believe we should have gotten.
Well, the Chiefs were after Gallup as well, and they offered him more money, and he said no. He goes, "I want to play with Devonte Adams." He said, "Devonte Adams," and he said Max Crosby, and he said, and that Wilkinson guy from the Dolphins there, and he said they all said what a great city it was there and come and see it. And so he said, so I took a pay to be with my buddies there. He said because I know them all, and Chiefs were they are
Oh, the
pissed
Chiefs would
off.
be pissed with that. What I love about Byron Murphy, I rewatched his press conference. He's a Seahawks fan since childhood,
Yeah,
and he said because we were hearing that he was being offered all different places as well. I think one was, yeah, all different places. And he said no, he was offered some really good money. And we were looking at him, hearing these reports saying, oh, this team threw, 5 million at him. He said no. And I was just like, if that someone's throwing 5 million at me on a rookie contract,
wow.
I'm taking it with both hands and running like hell. And the first question he was asked at the press conference was, why Seattle? And he said, because I love this team, both as a player and what the
Yep.
team coaches have, and also as a fan. And everyone in Seattle went, oh, thanks for coming to your favorite team, dude. And,
But can he
like,
perform? That's the thing.
I
Can
think
he
he will.
perform? And
I think,
well, it's the same thing
uh,
with the guy that we picked up at number 13 there. That the guy in number 13, Brock Bauer
Bowers.
there. But yeah,
Oh, I am so
he's
pissed you took Bowers from
he's
under it. I
and
am so
he is so excited, and he says, and he said the first person that called him after his name was called was not the coach, it was Max Crosby, and he said we're gonna raise
Max
a little hell.
Crosby. Max Crosby seems like a decent fella. Like,
He is.
like you said, like he would
Well,
call you and
he just
say,
had a gala dinner during the draft there. He raised over pretty close to $300,000 for sick kids in Las Vegas there. So you tell me, is that not a half decent person there? Tickets
Is
sold
that
out
not the type
15
of
minutes.
person you want to play with? Certainly, that,
Well, I would
that
not want to get on, I would not want to be
I
on
would
the other
not get
side
on
of
his
him.
wrong. I would not want to be hit at speed by
No.
Max Crosby.
No,
That would
he's
be like being
dangerous.
hit by a truck.
Yes.
But in terms of that yeah. But no, because I also had the draft on, so I was watching the draft. I was streaming, but we also get a live feed from our war room in Renton.
Right.
So you don't get the sound, but you can just
Right.
watch what's going on. And when they took Murphy, Mike McDonald and John Schneider turned to each other and just did this, like, yeah, we're in. But yeah, and see, we also, of course, have a new coach, so
Yes.
we didn't know what the hell he was going to do, and I love that about this draft.
Right.
So when he took Murphy, we thought, okay, defensive coach, he's got, yeah, that makes sense. But then, as I said, we didn't trade back into the second, which that surprised me. That
Mhm.
absolutely surprised me, because when we traded Leonard Williams, I was pissed for two reasons. One, I've watched Williams since his USC days and have never been impressed, but I've given him one more year. Then we lose the second pick. The fourth, fifth, sixth, I was like, unfortunate, but we're fine. I've never forgiven John Schneider for losing that, because it was so much. And we were all sitting there going, trade. But then John Schneider said he was offered, he wanted to trade up, but no one was buying. Okay, fair enough. So
Yeah.
we could have
What
done.
pick were you guys? What pick were you guys?
We were 16 for first, so we got, and then 32, I want to say, because there was like a couple of hours where I went and slept. And I said to Brandon, my best friend who I was streaming with, message me 5 picks out so I can wake up. And he did. So my phone goes off. And thanks, Ty. Yeah, so that surprised a lot of us. But then we got Christian Haynes. I keep saying Hayes. Haynes is his name. And loved him. But I thought there's no chance. And he was mid-third. I thought he was mid-second at least.
Right.
So
we got a good guy in the second round as well. Who the hell did we get? I can't remember.
We were very lucky that things dropped the way we were hoping for a lot of times.
I'm just gonna check. Well, we're going after another all-star wide receiver and defense. We're not done yet. There, like, no way. Tom Telesco's like, there's no way we're finished. This is just the beginning.
No, we're not either. Hang on, where's that pick? Oh!
Jackson Powers Johnson. That's who we got.
JPJ. That's who I wanted at 16 so badly. It was ridiculous. But I rewatched some tape, like comparing him and Murphy, and I think we got the better deal. Now, I'm not saying JPJ won't do well for you guys. He absolutely will. I'm just looking. We've just signed another nose tackle in Buddha Jones. Sorry, hang on. Let me see. I can't remember. It's been a week and I have clearly forgotten who we've drafted. Okay. So we took Byron Murphy.
Yes.
Christian Haynes, sorry, I'm going to call him Hayes, but it's Haynes, Tyrese Knight, Namaya Pritchard, Satoa Lumia, I think, DJ James, and Michael Jarrell. We also took tight end AJ Bartner, but he had a hamstring injury, so didn't train. And and then our UDFAs. So,
But you know who I'm really liking is that CB guy. Everyone's saying that he could be something that CB what's his name? Hang on here. I'm going to go back because they did have it. It's on the top here. Where is it? I'm going to go back here. That CB guy. CB Decameron Richardson. And he's a guy that you really got to watch because he's a guy that is going to definitely. And everyone's like, "Oh, trade him. Let's get somebody better. Let's get a better."
No.
CB.
Give him a
like,
chance.
totally.
Give him 1 year, and then 2 on approve it. After that, you might throw him in.
Show me contract. Yeah, show me contract.
Yeah,
approve
or show me or approve me.
But you know, we do need a CB.
You do.
And Max Crosby says 3 years. He said, "Let me train him." He said, "Let me take me." He's got his own facility. I didn't know this about Max Crosby in Vegas. He's got his own train. He goes, "Let me train the guy." He goes, "Then he'll rough and tough." He goes, and all these people that are playing, he said, they're going to come.
I think for a rookie, for any rookie, or even someone you've traded, like Leonard Williams.
Yes.
You give him see, Leonard had the misfortune of being traded the week that his team had their bye. So he played straight through with no bye because we had our bye in week 5. So the way I look at it with any player coming to a team, whether they're rookie, vet, somewhere in between, you give them 1 year to get to know things. Same with the coach. Same with Mike McDonald. Give him 1 year to get it. Maybe 2, to let him get things sorted. 3, 4, and 5, if he's good enough to be extended, then he's got to show you that your money was worth it.
Right.
And I think it's the same with the rookies, particularly because college football is so different to the big leagues, of course. Right. So I think these guys coming out of the draft, yes, they are good enough to be drafted. Fine. And that's why we've just had our rookie camp to see what these guys could do, whether they'll go to the practice squad, be elevated, whatever. I think it's very unfair to say to a rookie, you've got 6 months to show me what you've got, because they might be good and they might be able to do it.
Right, totally. Oh, I agree. And like in hockey, it's the same thing there. And I think, for young players, give them a chance to at least go through the system to get to know their coaches, because if you keep switching coaches, then they're going to they don't know what the hell system they're going to be on. They're trade me the fuck out of this goddamn city so I can go somewhere where actually there's a path,
and I can where it's settled and I can get used to how things are done. Yeah. I mean, even when you get used to playing alongside a player and then he's out for 6 months because he's done an ACL or something.
Right.
I've played. Hey, Kathy, I've played sport where, I get used to, say, you, for example, Oilers, and I know you're going to be at my right-hand side, and I can flick a pass back and you'll be there. And then,
one thing you need to know is, like, my teams, which is the BC Lions, the NFL for the crappy football league. That's what we call CFL. NFL, the Raiders. And then hockey is the Edmonton Oilers there, and then the Toronto Blue Jays. I like the Blue Jays. They won yesterday. I was so happy they beat the Nationals.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, for me, my teams are the Seattle Seahawks, the Seattle Kraken, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Seattle Mariners, the Yankees, and the
You
Dodgers.
like the Yankees? Oh my god. They play in a
Oh
little
yeah,
league
I
park.
love the Yankees.
Oh
I
my
love the
god,
history of
little league park people.
who's got the most World Series. When your team equals that record, come and bitch to me. Um, Excuse me. The
Steve, oh
Winnipeg
good to see.
Jets, Steve. Steve, really? The Jets? No, no. And
Blue Jays, we agree with the Blue Jays,
Blue
100% the Blue
Jays,
Jays.
Blue
Yes.
Jays, 100%. Steve, with you there, my friend. But the Jets, really.
Yes.
Look
Well,
at
the
this. This
Jets,
is
look at the Jets are gone. I mean,
okay.
Mando is
No, no,
loving
no.
it because
Hang on, Oilers. I cannot make fun of the Jets because the Kraken sucked this year. But our attendance
but
is still up.
but you know what though? I mean, look at I mean all expectations were on the Jets. TSN people, everyone was picking the Jets. There was only one guy that picked Edmonton, and
I
the rest.
would. Hey, if I'm picking between no, Steve, I will give you this. If I have to pick between Edmonton and the Jets, it's the Jets every damn time on principle. I'm just putting it out there because, as I said, for
What?
me to
Come
go,
on, that's so disappointing.
no, come on, be fair. Because as a Kraken fan, me going for the Edmonton Oilers would be like me as a Seahawks fan going for the 49ers. Okay, just on principle, I just cannot. No. Now, I will tell you this, Oilers, back before I came to my senses and hang on. Before I became a Seahawks fan, because we would only get the Super Bowls down here, I will neither confirm or deny I had a Joe Montana 49ers jersey hanging in my closet. So I will give you that.
There's
But no,
nothing wrong. See, just in the past 2.5 years, I've become more involved with the NFL. And when I went to Vegas, I got that tour, and that's when I was like, you know what, this is my kind of.
I have
And
to,
you should have seen the huge burgers. Here you go, have one. I said, what does it cost?
oh,
Nothing.
the
Here you go.
burgers.
You should have seen the beer, and I was like, I can't take this in the stadium there. And the guy said, just guzzle it. He said, I'll look away. He goes, guzzle it. He goes, I'm really not
Look,
supposed to allow you in. He says, but I will.
listen,
He says, you're
listen, son.
Canadian. You can handle anything.
Pour it down your throat or my throat, son. I don't care. You can't bring it. No, I had
No.
So I was in Seattle in October 22, and I went and saw the Seahawks pants the Cardinals, and I was under the 12s.
Yes.
I was under
I
the
can't
12s.
stand the Cards. They suck. So go. I'm glad that they
no,
won.
no. What made it sweeter for me was the Cards and my brother's team, and it was Sunday afternoon in Seattle, which meant it was Monday morning.
Stupid
early.
birds.
Hey.
The Cardinals, not the Seahawks. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I was going to say no. If you are dissing,
Look at Kathy.
My Seahawks or my Ravens, we are done here, my friend. But it was 3:30 in the morning in Australia on Monday morning. We had just beaten the Cards. I was there. I'd screamed myself hoarse. Guess his brother on a Monday morning, 4 hours before he has to get up and go to work, gets a call from Seattle saying, your team sucks, dude.
You.
That would be me calling my brother.
That's awesome.
Did
you see Kathy's? Did you see Kathy's little blur?
Yeah, what's going? Okay, Kathy, can you in the chat explain the Raptors Drake thing? Because I'm not a fan of Drake. I know,
I like his music. I don't know if I could handle a concert with them there.
I don't. I'm not a fan. I know who he is. I know he's Canadian and all that. But what's going on with him and the Raptors?
Well, Wendell's cannot Outback Wendell's cannot stand Taylor Swift there, and of course, me being on tour with Taylor Swift. So you and Wendell's agree? You are with Wendell's on that?
I'm with her 100%.
Oh come on, really? I'm gonna get duked.
But I have a 12-year-old goddaughter who adores her, so it's like, okay, sweetie, yes, you can put Taylor on and I'll put my earplugs in. My goddaughter Liberty Jane was at Lumen. They live in Seattle, and she was at Lumen Field when they had their Swift quake. They shipped and her brother, Noah, who is a bigger Seahawks fan than I am, if you can imagine it. We were doing this kind of thing. We were talking on Zoom, and we just turned to each other and said, "Yeah, the Swift quake was good.
Swift.
The Beast quake was better." And we say that to her all the time, and she's like, "Don't even." Look, I've got friends that are Swifties. I'm not. Whatever. But yeah. Oh, okay, Kathy. Right. He has
Wait,
an investment
what?
in the team. He's all attitude. He said,
So what?
I
Sit on the bench there, buddy, and just enjoy your team there,
Hey,
and buy everyone a beer in the
congratulations.
damn arena. He's that rich. You can.
Congratulations, Marshawn Leach and Macklemore are part owners of the Kraken. They
That's
sit
right.
there and enjoy the game.
Like mature men do.
Yeah,
Plain and simple.
they may sort of get in the ear of the coach and say, "Hey, listen, what was that about?" But they're not running the team, and they know that. They're happy to put their money in. So take a seat, Junior. And
Yes.
I
That's right.
love Marshawn Lynch. The
Yes.
Beast is one of the
He
funniest
just
people.
about he just about came to Vegas there, but
He
now, but
did.
now, Tom Brady has got a 25% stake in the Raiders, and he is
Yeah, I
now
heard that.
and he's now taken over the quarterback duties in behind the scenes, and he's helping the coaches and everything
See,
like that.
I don't have a problem with people who've earned the bag wanting to part own a team or whatever. It's people like Drake, according to Kathy, who think they are now the coach because they put their money in the
But they're
team.
not, though. It doesn't
No,
matter.
why not? That's what I mean. It's like if you want to be a coach in the
Sip
NHL,
some
the
beers.
NFL.
Yeah.
No. If you want to be a coach in the NFL or the NHL or the CFL, whatever,
Yep.
do the coaching certificate. Do the training.
Totally. Totally. I like.
Do what you need to do. Get the experience. If I was the coach of the Raptors, I'd turn around. I wouldn't care that he was Drake and tell him you've got two choices, kid. Either you let me do my job or you get the F out. I don't care that you put 500 million of your own money into this team. This my team. I am the
Yeah,
coach.
that's
If
right.
you have a problem
And
with
I want
that,
a winning product on the team. I want a winning, and I'm sure you do too. So that way you could see your money go higher and your bank
yeah,
account go up
exactly.
too. That's the way I look
And
at it.
if you think you can do my job better than me, I'm not saying you can't.
Yep.
Prove it. Go and coach a team. Not a team you own, but go and coach some
That's
backward,
right.
high school
Well,
team.
now they want Tom Brady back in New England. The owner does, but because he's got a stake, he said
No,
would be a conflict of interest.
conflict of
And
interest.
Kraft is saying, he's saying, well, he said, why don't you have it start? He said the following year, come next year. He goes, no, he goes, I like this year because he says I see this year as a good year. He says, and then he said I like AP there. So I don't know. Something tells me that I think Tom Brady is also going to be on the field with our quarterbacks. With
See,
and something
I
tells
don't
me
mind
that.
that
Why
because
he's saying no. That's why he's saying no to the Patriots. Otherwise, he would have
okay.
already signed. He would have already signed a
I was going to
contract.
say if the Pats and Robert Kraft were so
Yes.
keen on having Brady stay in New England,
Yep.
why did he wait to have that discussion with him after he'd taken the 25% interest and whatnot in Vegas?
Yes.
Would you not?
Exactly.
Would you not think if I'm looking at you thinking, yeah, he'd be good at
Yes.
with the Oilers in whatever capacity, and then I hear, say, the Kraken are looking at you, and the Kraken are about to offer you the big bag to go to Seattle.
Right.
Wouldn't you think? And Robert Kraft has been a businessman long enough
Yes.
to go, hey, I want
But
the
his
Oilers.
health has declined. His health has
Yeah,
declined.
no,
That's the
he's
thing.
not a young man, but I'm saying his business brain is still working enough for him to say, I want Tom Brady in New England. Vegas has just offered him 25%. I'll throw in 30. He may still want to go to Vegas. That's fine. But at
Oh, it's
least
already
make
done. It was already approved by the
no,
government.
but what I'm
Everything was
saying is
done.
before all of that happened,
Yeah,
wouldn't you think, and I'm not a business owner, but my family had, my dad was and whatnot. But wouldn't you be thinking 5 steps ahead? So if you want
totally.
Tom Brady or Wayne Gretzky in
Right after the
hockey,
season was right after the season was over, I'd have made a phone
no,
call and said, "Hey,
right after he retired and was sure that he was going to retire, my brain would have been, right, let's offer him this. Let's
well,
give him
because
time.
he had to get rid of Bill Belichick. At Bill Belichick, there. I
Yeah,
mean, and I see. So, I mean, yeah, the whole thing is very. It's. What did Kathy say? That's the problem. Oh, yeah, Steve
that's
says
the
that
problem
thing in
with
here.
Toronto. Too much money
Yeah,
from investors, always a pissing contest to see you. Yeah, but that's
the
business.
bigger. Yeah,
But that's business. That's not just sport, Kathy. That's big business. Fans
yes,
can barely
but
afford to go. Yeah,
that's a good
I
one, Steve-O. Yeah,
yeah, that's true too, Steve. I
there's too
mean, my
much.
my tickets for ground seats in the end zone in Seattle under the flag with my best friend cost me 475 Australian dollars. That's only a small part of the trip. So you're right, Kathy. They don't
Yeah,
care. But if they start losing money because fans are not going, that's when they'll change things. And maybe and fans like me who went, a few thousand miles to Seattle will take the
mhm.
hit maybe once or twice to say, oh,
Right.
I was at a Seahawks game or I was at a Kraken game or whatever.
Yeah, totally. I mean,
And I'm for my 50th birthday, my friends are throwing in to take me to the Kraken.
oh come on, you're not 50, all right? You
I think
are.
in 2 years, I'm 48 in December.
No,
So,
you're not. You're still in your 30s. You're only 35.
oh,
You're younger than me. I'm older
oh
than you
God
because I'm old
bless
as
you. No.
mold. All right. Look at this beard.
Oh,
Until the
God
Oilers
bless
lose,
you.
then you'll get my beard off. Then you'll have the beard off there.
No, I 1st of December 1976, 4 months younger than the Seahawks, and that's the
I'm
other thing.
only I'm only teasing you there, Megan.
Oh
You know
no,
that.
no, no, I'll take that. But
Yes,
the thing
35
is,
years old and holding. You only go
oh,
down. So next year I'll be 33, 32.
I start listen. I
It's
honestly
the
stopped
60.
count.
What's the 60 BS shit?
I honestly stopped counting when I was 18. No, I'm kidding. It was 40. It was 40.
Oh
But
my.
for me to go on the 2 month trip I did in 22, it cost me 75 grand. But it
To
was
for North America.
yeah. So I had a month in LA. I had September 22 in LA and then a month in Seattle. Hey, Wanda. Um, and with accommodation, flight,
Wow.
everything.
Was it
But
made out of gold, your plane? Was it made out of gold?
no, it was a Delta plane. But
Oh,
it was all the ancillary. So I did all the theme parks. I did all the sport. Like I did a lot of sport and things. And this is the thing that a lot of Americans say to me, "Oh, it's only $75 to go and on in these seats." Yeah, for Americans it is, but it's actually 1.5 or 1.75 times the amount of that for an
for
Australian
Australian. Yeah.
with the Australian exchange rate. And when I came back and exchanged my currency back to Australian, I lost 5 grand on the exchange.
Holy Dinah.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's
Kathy.
sad. That's really sad, Megan, to hear that story. Makes me
But
depressed.
I did it because my
It,
dad had died suddenly, and it was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to go to Seattle so badly because I love the place. I love the teams. I love Starbucks. I had a coffee at the first Starbucks at Pike Place. I had the fish thrown
wow.
over my head. I did. You
Look
know
at
how
Kathy's comment. Business investors buy up seats. Same with concerts. The city is investing 120 million on FIFA soccer, and we've got homeless in camps all of a sudden. People can barely afford to live. That's true. But you know
That
what, though,
true.
Kathy?
Same here.
Kathy, $526 million is what Vancouver is spending on FIFA. That's what we're spending.
We had the Sydney Olympics in 2000. $1 billion was spent. Now, I was in Sydney at the time and it was one hell of a party. You could not walk down the street in Sydney without seeing the Olympics, and I got to
Yes.
go to a few things, and it was a fantastic time.
Well, I worked the 2010 Olympics, and it was great. I loved
Yeah,
every minute
I
of it
mean,
there.
Sydney, my brother, the day before the Olympics started in Sydney, they have the torch relay, and my brother's a surf lifesaver, so the red and gold on the beaches in Australia. He had the pilot light that was lit in Greece
Wow.
before the start of every relay. He was the guardian of the flame, and that was his title. And they rode surf boats from Coogee to Bondi Beach, so two of the big beaches in Sydney. And my brother had his hand on the flame, but he was in one of those rubber inflatable boats, the rubber ducks,
Hmm.
and he had the flame over the fuel cell. So, um, hang on. Hang on, my mother's calling. I'll call her back. So that whole thing was just so amazing. But what about the people
Oh,
in the encampments? Hang on, I just got to call my mother back real quick, Oilers, because she'll
yeah,
keep
no
ringing
worries.
me.
I'm just gonna address Kathy. I'll talk to Kathy. Kathy, no, Kathy. Uh, this is how much it is. This is the cost because they actually were saved up for 2 years there. So this is how much that this is how much Vancouver is spending there. This is it. I thought it was 500 there. Yeah, because they put that, but yeah, in total it's going to be, that for sure. That's how much Vancouver, and we got the same thing here. We got homeless encampments and everything like that. Um, Australia is a fun country. Ooh, how long ago, Steve? Yeah, 526 and that, and I don't know. I mean, I think that they're getting a bunch of government grants because I think the feds have also kicked in some, and uh, I think provincially and the city and whole 9 yards. So it's all, and Kathy, do you really think that they care about homeless people? If government really cared about it, they could easily build homes. They don't. Their job is to get rid of homeless people. That is what they want to do there. They want us gone. All right. Um, there's a new rule here in BC because I'm on a low income scale where they can now, some on a disability there. I have no problem telling people that they can raise rents $125 there, which is coming out of the support, which I've got $700 to eat and to pay bills, and the government doesn't care. So what does that tell you? It's being raised $125, and it's coming out of my support. So now I'm gonna get 700 and some odd dollars there, and it used to be nine something. So they don't really give a crap. Government could do whatever the heck they want to do, Kathy, and so they don't care about homeless. They want us all. That's why we need to fight back and say goodbye to the government. So that's just me. Megan, I think, wants to come back and talk a little more sports and Seattle Seahawks. So, but yeah, 246 million and 76 million. So the feds and I don't know who's taking which, but also prevent provinces involved, cities involved. So it's going to be quite interesting there. Um, Money's coming from the people. No, they don't give a crap about us. And same thing in Vancouver. Vancouver was a beautiful place. There's Kathy, absolutely. Vancouver, same thing. I've never been to Toronto. I want to go there, but what I want to say is, Vancouver was beautiful and it's changing. Yes, absolutely. There, you can come back on now. Where I don't know where Megan is. You can come back on now. Yeah, it's really sad. I just had to get that out there because you know me. I'm always there. You are.
She'll ring back right in the middle
She
of.
will.
Yeah, I got when I was telling people in Seattle that I was going, I didn't see a lot of the. Told you,
There she is. Well,
I'll
tell
be
her we
right
say
back.
hello. Tell her it says YouTube says hello. Welcome, everyone. This is an open panel. Hit the link. Come join me and Megan. We're having a great conversation. It is Sunday Fun Day, and what better day, what better afternoon to spend it with me, Oilers fan forever. Would you not agree? Spending it with me is so cool. So, thank you, everyone. Hit the likes up. Come on in. Um, Kathy too says, "Say hi to Mum." Oh, absolutely. Mums are the best. You know that mums are great. Mother's Day is coming up. I'm going to be doing a Mother's Day stream. If your mum is not here, please have your picture. Come on up on panel. You know, have a mum story. I know I will. So, anyways, yeah, no, just Sunday. We're here. We're here for a little while longer. Anyways, Megan, there you are. She
Sorry,
loves. She'll call up in. She'll call again. You watch.
no,
You
no,
know,
no. My mother is.
Kathy. Kathy says,
Yes,
"Say hi to mum."
I did say hi. My mother is borderline dementia, and she's asked me 4 times in 3 days whether we can catch up for lunch this week, and I have said no every time. That was the 5th time. I love her to
Aw.
death. I love her to death, and it's not that I don't want to catch up with her. I've started a
Are
new
you gonna do
job.
something with her for Mother's Day?
Yes. So my brother and I and my beautiful nephew, Mr. Oliver, will probably take her out for coffee. So
Is that the
yeah.
Tasmanian Devil as well?
It
Gonna be
is
there.
this child. Hang on, I'll see if I can show you this.
The
Oh,
Tasmanian Devil.
I don't know if you can see him
Oh,
there,
I can see him. Hang on here. I just
but
hang on here.
this is his school photo
Aw,
from
he's
last
not a
year.
Tasmanian Devil. He's a cute kid.
No, that was his school photo
No,
from last
just train
year.
him. Just train him to be a Raiders fan, not a Seahawks.
No, actually, the best. Um, so I wear my Seahawks jerseys. I've got
Yes.
13 of them, and he sees the bird on you know this our
The
logo,
yes, yes.
and without fail, he will yell out if I'm wearing this cap, "Hey, Blitz, go Hawks!" It drives the living crap
Oh, you gotta take him to a
out of my
Seattle
brother.
Seahawks game. You gotta take him to a Seattle Seahawks
Um,
game.
I remember I was watching the Mariners, and I'd never told him about the Mariners at all. And he yelled out, "Go Mariners, go Seattle!" And my brother's walking past as we're watching baseball together, and he's going, "Really, really, we're doing this now?" And
Ah,
he was like 2 or 3 years old, and I'm like, "Yes, my work is
oh,
done."
awesome.
And I'll say to him, "Tell
He
Daddy what
loves
you
his. He loves his. What does he call you, Grandma,
and
Nana?
I
Oh, do
got
you
him a
Nana?
I got him a Blitz doll from when I was in Seattle, and he holds it up to his father and says, "This is the only bird team you should go for."
So
Cards
is he the
suck.
Cardinals? Is that the card?
That's my belly, yeah. The cards
Oh,
get
he's so right. I love
cards
him for
suck,
that thing.
Daddy.
They do. They do. I agree with him. Way to
And I
go.
and I'm standing back going, "I'm so proud of the boy. I'm so proud."
Cause
Yeah.
say, cause you should say, see, I knew I was a good babysitter, right?
Hey, it's like, dude, my work is done. I have taught the child well. Thank me later. No, but that's all. So, yeah, my brother and I will, and
Uh,
Ollie will probably take mum out for coffee and catch up and
good.
maybe ride bikes at the park or something. But yes,
Oh,
yes,
that's
he is
cool.
very cute. Oh, and I was saying, Steve, was that when you were in Bondi? I did see your comment.
Yeah, he did.
I
Yeah.
lived in Coogee Beach, which is 2.5 beaches over from Bondi, but I worked in Bondi,
Oh.
and yeah.
Yeah, Steve is a great guy. I had known him from another streamer. I'm not going to say the streamer name there, but me and him got along great, and we always joked about each other's hockey
Oh,
team.
Parramatta's west. I
Yes.
was on the east. I think Parramatta's fantastic. I was on the east side, so yeah, Bondi, Coogee, Maroubra, yeah, 10.
Are you still there now, or?
No. Excuse me. No. I came back to Inverell in okay, so I am in a small town about 9.5 hours north of Sydney called Inverell. If you know where Brisbane is, I'm 6.5 hours south of there. It's a town where my family has had a business for close to 100 years. I was born and raised here, went to Sydney after school, did some work down there. My grandfather had dementia. We were
Yep.
talking about dementia after a brain tumour removal, and my dad brought him back to Inverell and needed a hand. Hey, Wendy.
Wendy B. Come on up. Link is pinned. It's an open panel. Anyone that wants to come up, Kathy, Steve-O, this Megan. Oh, Megan is already on panel. That's right.
No,
Hang on
this is
here.
a thing.
Who
This
else?
is not.
Okay, good.
No. Oilers. This is a figment of your imagination. You're having an hallucination, darling.
It's awesome.
Melbourne to Gold Coast. That would have been a great trip. I've been to
Really?
Melbourne. Oh, that's right up.
Melbourne.
So
Where's that?
Melbourne's Victoria.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's another state. That's interstate. So I'm in the middle. So I've got Victoria and Melbourne here, and then Brisbane and Queensland here. So I'm not. Yes, I am AI.
Ty. No. Hang on here. Wait a minute here. She's not AI. Megan is the best. She's fantastic. Okay, Ty. Come on up here then. You have to come on up. I'm summoning you to come on up, Ty. Sport.
Okay. Firstly, you flattered me by telling me I'm in my 30s, and now you say I'm okay. You're a sweetie for a stinking Oilers fan. Oh, wow. Did I say that too loudly? That's a crack.
Yeah. Well, you know what, though? I got to say this. When Kraken were playing Vegas, I was cheering for the Kraken. I really wanted them to go.
Do you mean the Winter Classic? We've played them a few times.
No, last year in the playoffs.
Oh, sorry.
I had money on it, okay? I had money, and I was pissed off I lost my money.
Okay, on behalf of all the Kraken and all Squid Squad members worldwide, I apologize for losing you.
It's okay. It's okay. I just it's fine. It's fine. It wasn't much, but it was. It was $300. That's all.
Oh. And Steve, you've had fun in Nimbin. I wonder what. No, Steve,
what is in Nimbin, if I may ask? What is Nimbin?
You and I are both way too young to remember the swinging 60s, you know, peace, love, and mung beans. That's Nimbin. No, again, I don't judge anyone who has lived in Nimbin, been in. One of my best friends had part of her childhood in Nimbin. But yeah, peace, love, and mung beans, and a lot of substances that, well, a smoke.
Steve,
Steve, brother, no judgment. Drugs and a lot of them. Understatement of the decade, my son. I've never been to Nimbin. As I said, one of my best friends had part of her childhood there. She's all right. She's a good lady. But yes, drugs and lots of them, probably the understatement of the decade, if not the century. Sorry. Yeah, it's yes. Steve summed it up beautifully. Drugs and lots of them. But it's
in other words, avoid that place. When I go to Australia, avoid that place.
No, go there. It is a beautiful place.
Well, I don't want drugs. I don't smoke anything.
No, right? Neither do I. Sweetie, neither do I. And I ended up in Seattle. Time out. I judge not if you do whatever. And I ended up in Washington State. Okay? Yes. I am just saying, you don't have to worry. You're not forced into it. I went to Seattle, dude, weed capital of the Pacific Northwest. I judge not. If that's what you're into, good luck, not me. But yeah.
Okay. They are.
Yeah, they are. It's literally like, you know, I don't want to say hippies like in the 60s. It's that kind of place. It's very organic, I think, Steve. Oh, you know, it's like all nature
He
and
was in Seattle last week.
like Amsterdam. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, if you want to have a hit of weed, have a hit of weed. It's not you're gonna have a gun at your head.
Would I
You are
find my missus there? Would I find my missus?
Hey, I don't know. Possibly. Damn hippies. Ty, be nice to the hippies.
In Seattle, that's what he's talking about.
Be nice to the hippies drinking their
A
coffee at
hippie shake.
drinking their way overpriced coffee at Starbucks Pike Place. Yes, I was one of them for about 10 seconds, and then
What?
got out of that.
You're not a hippie. Hang on
I'm
here.
I get
I don't know. I
sitting
need my glasses because I can't see. No, I don't think you're a hippie.
no peace, love, happiness, and Ty. The hippie motto is peace, love, happiness, and mung beans, dude. What do I have to do?
And what?
Mung beans. It's a
Oh,
long-standing joke.
I won't go there.
Don't. Just don't.
Oh, who do we have here that's waiting? Got somebody backstage who's just loading up their camera.
Ty, why? It's
Wendy B.
Wendy. Hello,
Wendy
Miss
B.
Wendy. How are you?
There we go. We got the camera pointing way up, so we don't got to worry about me being in my
listen,
jammies.
No worries. No
Listen,
worries.
it's Sunday morning.
It's
Sunday.
Sunday.
It is
Monday.
Sunday,
Monday
6
for you.
p.m. almost. I am in my pajamas still.
No, I actually
Are
got
they
dressed.
Barney ones? Are they Barney ones?
I've got to go to work soon,
No,
so I'm actually
they're
dressed.
actually just stained and ripped up day clothes without under stuff on them. That's all. It's
Wow.
campground work. You can't really go out
Oh,
in a campground
campground.
from
Is it
90s.
raining? Because it's raining. It's I don't know what the heck
It
it's doing here.
is, and I want chicken fingers so bad. But to go get chicken fingers, I would have to unplug my electric from my truck, from the inside here, and roll the cord up into my truck, buckle everything down, drive to the store, order it, hope there's more than one person there so they can take the order, and then drive back to eat it. That seems like so much work.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say that, Wendy. I mean, yeah, my grandmother would say to you, if you want them badly enough, you'll do it. But
My other question is, what am I going to eat? Because I can't cook. It's raining outside.
here we go. Ty Sporks got it for you. Hashtag get Wendy B chicken fingers.
They don't deliver to campgrounds. I wish they would.
Is anybody going in town? Is anybody going in town that can pick you up
I was
some?
going to say
Who would I know?
Well, just say, hey, my name is Wendy. Who are you? Are you going into town? You think you
Yeah,
get me some
you're
chicken
going into
fingers?
town. I need chicken wings. Here's my money. Go, man, go. Do not come back if you do not have those chicken wings.
Don't give them the money.
You'll
You
just take
pay
the
when you get
money
the.
and go.
No. You don't give them the money though. What you do is you give them the order. When they come back, then you give them.
That's
Man,
stinky.
if they would
That's
just
what I
drive
do.
up the
That's what I
street
do.
and get them chicken fingers, that would rock. But there's nobody here.
You have a rain
It's rain.
poncho? Do you have a rain poncho that you could walk?
No, my raincoat is sitting in Wisconsin waiting for me to go back.
Ty.
Hey, Ty, we don't talk to strangers are friends you have not met yet, according to my grandmother. So you go
I'm
up and make their
stranger than anybody I know.
Hey, listen. Strangers are Oilers and me, Wendy. So we don't get much stranger. Don't shake.
I'm not a stranger.
No, my grandmother used. Hey, I'm strange and proud of it, people.
Stranger danger, run.
But Oilers, I do have to jump down because I do have to go to work. Admittedly, it's
no, don't go. You can't go.
Well, she's in Australia, so they're always ahead, so she has to, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's lovely to Okay, Ty, sweetie. Unique is not a word I use to describe you. But if that's how you identify and how you describe yourself to others, that works. I wouldn't say that about you. Maybe. No. But if that's how you identify yourself, embrace it. All right. On that note, Wendy, it was lovely
Okay.
to.
Good seeing you there, Megan. Good seeing you
I
there.
hope you get your chicken wings or tenders or whatever they were.
Yes, chicken fingers.
Chicken
Good
fingers.
seeing you.
Thank you. Great to see you. I will
It is.
talk
Come
to you
back
soon.
anytime. Come back anytime.
No worries. I will. Take care, Wendy.
I love it when you come out of panel because you always give me the what for.
One thing you will learn about me is, as my grandfather would say, I will call a spade a bloody shovel and not be backwards in coming forwards. Take care, everyone.
Bye. Everyone's saying, take care, Megan. Take care, Megan. We all love Megan. She's great. Megan's great. Megan is awesome. She's so I love it because she keeps me in line. Somebody needs to beat me over the head with some baton, and so she does that. But it's always good. So how are you doing today? How's the? So like I said, it's a really ucky campsite. Is it muddy?
No, it's paved. I just don't. I don't want to stand out in the rain and cook.
Yeah. I can. Is that the rain dropping on the roof?
Yep.
Wow. That's quite heavy. Like. Oh, so are you still in Missouri or have you moved? Are you still in
I'm
Missouri or
in,
has that moved?
I'm in Missouri. I go up to the Lake of the Ozarks tomorrow, which I think I'm going to spend the night there for one night. Then I'm going up to Wisconsin, towards Wisconsin, probably camping in, what is it, on the way up to Wisconsin, Idaho,
Stock up
Illinois.
on cheese. Make sure you stock up on cheese.
Well, Wisconsin has cheese, so
I
I
know.
might
That's what I
just
said.
camp in Illinois, maybe.
Yeah, they got cheese. They got lots of it, and indeed.
But my volunteer job starts on the 9th.
So you got to head back home, right?
Well, it's in Wisconsin. Home is wherever my camper is. I'm home right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, lucky you. Yeah, awesome. Are you enjoy? I mean, was it nice yesterday? Was it nice and sunny yesterday?
It was nice most of the day. I got my truck cab cleaned out. Then I decided it's Saturday, I should be resting anyway. So I came in and just was lazy. And now it's rainy and I can't do shit.
Well, yesterday was a busy day for me, and then last night I went to a concert. Just finished sending the photos, and yeah, so I'm just you know just waiting on approval. And I actually just got an email that I got approved to post the foreigner ones there. Just waiting on the other set of photos. So that's good. Probably do that tomorrow because today is just my relaxing day, and gonna watch a little bit of hockey. Gonna watch the hockey, and yeah. So
Well,
I'm
I'm not supposed to have rain in the morning. So I should be able to pack up. I'm actually not pulling out of here till after my phone meeting I have with Social Security. I got to report my income, that my pay job's over, and then I'm starting my
oh
volunteer
wow.
job. So, and then they got to do a review, yearly review.
Oh wow.
So they got to get all the addresses of medical records to get of all the stupid doctors and medication I had to do after this last job. It'll be fun.
Yes, I'm sure it will. Yeah, no, it's good. It's awesome. It's like I said, Sunday here is relaxing. I didn't get to do one last night. I didn't get to do on Friday because I was working, so I thought I would do a early Sunday stream because I know that Traveling Fools has got his later on in the next little bit here in the next 2 hours or so. So I figured I'd go before him, get my stream in there, and then have dinner, and then go on do trivia when Fools goes live and everything like that. And so that's why I wanted to do it on Sunday. Wanted to get at least one in before.
I was tempted to do a stream of this game I got off of Steam that somebody else was doing. You kind of wander around thought it'd be kind of fun to do just for an afternoon.
Yes.
But
I hear ya. I hear ya. I
but
I
I don't
get
have
where
a
you're
real good
going.
signal, so I gotta wait till either I drag out my Wii Boost, which I'm not doing in the rain now,
Oh, right.
or I get a better signal.
It's an open panel, anyone. Link is pinned. All you do is you hit the link, you come on in. I see you backstage. If I don't know you, I'll put my shield. If I do know you, I'll let you up. No problem. So it's an open panel. Come on up. It's just Sunday Fun Day. We're just shooting this shit, having fun, and enjoying the day as we wait for this crappy day to go by there, everybody. And believe me, it's crappy. So if you want to come on in, everyone is more than welcome there. I doesn't matter. Everyone is welcome. So come on in, enjoy. It's Sunday, always a good
So,
time,
so, so you know those caterpillars that kind of look like inchworms, but they're not quite inchworms.
right? Yeah.
So they like to climb under boxes when it's raining. So all of my boxes under the camper have those worms all crowded underneath it.
Huh.
If I had time to go fishing, it'd be nice. But otherwise, it's going to be fun trying to pack everything without packing those things with me.
Are you a fisher? Do you like going fishing? Like,
I like fishing. It's kind of hard to get a fishing license in Arizona unless you live somewhere for 6 months. But I'm not willing to lie because the rule sucks. I'd rather have the rule change. But anyway, I'm
right.
headed up to Wisconsin. I don't know what their rules are. I'm looking to get fishing license, I hope.
Awesome. Well, yeah, and like I said, make sure you get lots of cheese. Do you have a favorite type of cheese, Wendy?
I went a long time without being able to eat cheese, so I like all kinds of cheese now. I can't get enough cheese.
Do you like the Gouda stuff, like the Gouda smoked bacon?
Well,
Uh,
nothing with pig in it, but
Nothing with pig in it.
yeah, but I don't like pig.
What about blue cheese?
That's
You like
good.
Yes. I had blue cheese. I had a party. I had a bunch of new friends over at my at place. And like, ooh, they said that's moldy, and I said no. I said it's fine. I said it's fermented. It's ready to eat. It's to put on a cracker. And I put some on the ground. Like, ew, look at that! And everyone was like, "Isn't that moldy cheese?" Like, no, it's blue cheese. And like, yeah, but it looks green.
But
That's
cheese
exactly
is mold.
Yes, well, but not all. I mean, blue cheese. I mean, cheese is also delicious. It can really make you fat. That's what makes my tummy expand. It's true. That's what makes
Yeah,
my tummy expand.
processed
It's
foods do that to me, but I don't eat a lot of processed foods. I normally eat whole foods. But I can't run my Instapot to make potatoes. I've got whole potatoes, but
why
not enough
not?
power to cook them. And I can't stand in the rain to cook on the propane. I'm whining. I want chicken fingers.
Okay, do you have skip the dish
Do I have
DoorDash?
skip?
The dishes,
No.
yeah, no, skip the dishes where you could
No,
order them
I
on
looked
there.
on Uber, and every time I punch in the address for the state park here, it says that address doesn't exist. So
What?
I'm guessing they won't deliver to a state park.
um at the office, is somebody gonna go and say, hey, I want chicken fingers, but I don't want to leave?
There's
Oh,
no office. They don't have that. That's what
no
I checked
Uber.
into, Kathy. It says my address doesn't exist when I put in the state park address, so I can't
So
get it delivered here.
try skip the dishes though, because Uber is scoop because skip the dishes
I'm in a
is bigger. It's
smaller
really big.
town. I'm in a pretty small town.
It's too bad you didn't know somebody. What about that gentleman on the bike? Remember that said when you were
I
lost? Is he
know
still there?
one person, but she's in pain, and she's the
Ah,
gentleman on. That's funny.
That gentleman
Yeah,
that said, "If you're
cool.
lost, I'll come and find you."
That's funny. I should stick my head out the window and yell, "Can someone get me food?"
Say, "I want chicken fingers, and I'm lazy, and I'm just
But I
lazing
couldn't
around on this
even.
Sunday."
I I can't even make my hot water for coffee. All I have is margarita.
Well, what's the number? I'll call them and see if they'll deliver to you. I will. I'll say, "Listen, I have a friend who's in pain, and just wanting to
I'm not in
know."
pain.
I'll just
I
say
just
that
don't
you're
want
in
to
pain,
go out in the rain
okay? And
because
when
I
they
have
come,
to
then you go,
unplug
"Oh,
the
my
camper.
arm." Then when they come, you go, "Oh, my arm," and say, "She would like some chicken fingers." And say, "I'm wanting to know if you're able, if somebody is able to, and she's in the state park."
Well, go find her. No, I walked up to the Area 71 food thing up there and got their chicken fingers and oh, I don't remember what the side was, but it was huge. I'm a big eater and I barely got it all down. And
Really,
then I
you're
went
a big
again
eater.
another night and he was working alone and he couldn't cook. And I'm like, get in that kitchen, but I didn't say it. I walked away with my head down. But now I want the chicken fingers. And I'm like, is it going to be worth it to unplug the camper? Because I got to climb underneath to unplug,
Just
roll it
go for a
all up
walk.
in the truck.
Just go for a nice
I'm
walk.
not walking in the rain. It's like half
Uh,
a mile.
Kathy's got a great one. Have a
Yeah.
few margaritas and you'll forget all of. No, what she'll
Yeah.
do is then she'll
No.
stumble to
I'll,
get her chicken fingers.
and I'll
Everybody that's
want
just
them
popping
even
in here,
more,
hit
and
the
I won't
thumbs
be
up.
able to drive to get them. That would be bad. Because if it
Every
gets desperate enough, I'm climbing underneath and unplugging and going to get them.
Make sure you hit the thumbs up, everyone. It helps the YouTube algorithm there. You want to come on up and join Wendy B. We're having a great conversation there. It's just a Sunday fun day. It's just a great little way
Did
just
you,
to
did you just
waste
call it an
away Sunday.
algorithm?
Yeah, it's a YouTube algorithm,
Algorithm?
algorithm, whatever you want to call it there.
Yeah, okay.
I call it. It
Algorithm,
helps.
would that be the rhythm of pain? It's throbbing, Doc. At what beat? At the beat to Pink Floyd's I Am? No.
Yes, Abba, Abba, knowing me, knowing you. Andy, you really don't. I just scared people off. See, people are leaving like crazy. Now my stream is only down to like not many people because they're like, "Oh my goodness, that was so painful."
Well, but
Sorry,
you've
guys.
been on the stream the whole time. What's changed since the numbers started going down? Megan left and I came. I don't know if it's
No, no.
Megan leaving or
Oh,
me
now they're going
arriving,
up. Now they're going
but
up again.
one of
Now the
them
numbers
changed
are going
the
back up.
numbers.
Hang on here. No, no, no.
Okay.
The numbers are going up. See, as soon as I sang, it dropped, and as soon as I didn't sing, the numbers
Oh,
went back
don't
up.
sing. Don't sing. Yeah, no, don't sing.
Yeah, so I'm not singing. That's what I said. I gotta be drunk before I do the karaoke thing. Oh crap! That's right. You gotta drive. Any crackers or chips to munch on
I
your
have
toe?
no crackers and chips. We just came out of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, so I couldn't have anything with yeast in the house. So there's nothing here that I can just grab and put in my mouth to eat as food. I have a bag of flour.
So what was that again? It was the feast of what?
I have I have some raw eggs. I guess I could mix them up and drink them down. Um, I've
Raw
got
eggs.
I've got
Uh,
dried beans, but
you'd be
those are
sick.
really hard to eat enough of them with me when you got to crunch that hard. I'd probably break my I'd probably break my teeth. Then there's some rancid rice. It's like over 6 months old, and it wouldn't be too bad except it was sitting in the Arizona
Throw it
summer
out.
sun
Just throw it
summer.
out. That's all you do is you throw the
So
damn thing out.
so I really have nothing I can just grab outside of some raw eggs and some cilantro leaves.
Yes,
I
yes,
can't
totally.
cook. It's raining. It's just gonna not heat anything up. The rain will just drench my food.
Oh my, we don't want that. We don't want that.
I should just go to
I gotta make some
Costco
rice, but I don't want
store
your
and say,
rancid
"Can you
rice.
cook me food, please?
Yeah,
Heat
I
me
need to
some
make some rice.
water so I can have decaf at least." I don't have any more hot water. I'm glad I heated water before it started raining last night because I had hot coffee this morning.
Oh my.
I
Rancid
have
rice.
I do have some canned goods, but they're like spaghetti sauce. That's not really a meal. Um,
That's hilarious. So funny.
I wouldn't be able to heat it, so I couldn't even pretend it was soup. I could maybe try to mix it in. Oh, I have this tomato spicy stuff, really super spicy pesto, man. It just burns your mouth. I could put a touch of that in a margarita and have me a spicy
Well, then you'd
margarita.
have to go to Margaritaville. Then you'd have to go to Margaritaville.
Oh,
See,
I have
and
to
you and Jimmy
drive
Buffett.
tomorrow. I really don't want to be sick.
I wouldn't take a chance on it.
I have a can of coconut milk.
You put the lime in the coconut.
I don't have no
So,
lime. I have
oh,
cilantro.
darn.
If I skip the lime and do cilantro and the coconut milk, how would that work out?
You'd be sick in the morning, believe me. And then you call a doctor. You put the cilantro in the coconut, and then you'd be sick in the morning.
Oh, it doesn't even sound appetizing. Or
No, it
maybe it
doesn't.
does if you cook it with some vegetables. Ooh, but I
No
can't cook.
crackers?
No, I can't. No, because they all have yeast, and we just came off the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Yeah,
So there's
what is
no.
that? Explain that. What is the yeast of lemon? Explain that.
It's when they were. Oh, it's after Passover. Um, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's 8 days in the desert, and if you there's a story behind it, but anyway, they were told to go to the desert and fast from leaven for 8 days or 7 days, but you don't have any on the Passover either, so 8 days.
Interesting.
And what's even more interesting is all these biblical connections have connections to real life stuff. So if you look up, what's that skin disease, leprosy? And when it talks about it in the Bible, it also talks about that it can happen on your walls and on your stuff, on your clothes. And I'm like, what is this? It ends up, it's mold on your skin. And do you know what the cure is for mold on your skin?
No, what is it?
One of the cures is fasting from yeast for 7 days.
How interesting.
Yep.
Fascinating.
And they got that disease because they were gossiping and using their mouth for some kind of tearing somebody down, basically. So for 7 days, they fasted from yeast and they were cured.
I think Kathy's got the meaning of your Passover thing there. It's about purifying the body, a religious and healthy thing. Oh, neat. Interesting. Always
Well, it's
fascinating.
about more than that, but it's about like when the Israelites, they had the angel that was killing all the firstborn, and if they painted the lamb's blood over the doorway, they got skipped over. That's what the first Passover was. And then because they were traveling in the desert, they didn't have anything with yeast because they weren't able to raise it. So that's
Right.
part of why they do it every year in memory of that. But then if you connect it to Jesus or Yeshua or whatever name people go by, then
Right.
you talk about him dying and being the Passover lamb. And some people say that he became the yeast, the sin within us, because some people define yeast as the sin within us, as Jesus talked about in one of his teachings. But anyway, it's all connected. We just don't know how it's connected because we don't have pastors who want to teach us how everything's connected. They want to tear it apart and teach us how to live socially instead. But that's my piece. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have went there.
No, 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 no. That's fine. Hey, you're entitled. This is Sunday. This is Sunday. You're allowed to do whatever you want. People are in church and whatever, and you're allowed to have your own church and your own
My
beliefs.
church is actually on Saturday when the original day, the last day, which is rest. I mean, I have no problem with worshiping on the first day about a resurrected king, but I'm not going to do it if the Pope says to do it in sign of his authority, which the documents I looked up did.
So, are you Catholic like me as well?
Nope. I was raised Catholic, but I am not Catholic.
Hmm, okay. No, just asking. I mean, hang on here. During this time, you should all in just in what also ingest bitter herbs.
Oh, during the Passover meal. You dip it
Oh
in
yeah.
salt water for tears because they suffered the tears going through the desert. The whole thing is a memory walk of how he pulled them out of slavery to their own land and the trials they had to take as they went there. And that's what the whole
Oh,
Passover meal is about.
interesting. Passover meal. Yeah. Neat. Oh, what else? What else is new and exciting with you?
Moving camp tomorrow, going up to the Lake of the Ozarks.
Going to the Lake of the Ozarks. Nice.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know how many nights I'm gonna be there. I'm supposed to start camp hosting on the 9th, but they didn't say what day they wanted me to arrive, and I'm thinking if I get there the day before I could set up, but I have to wait for them, so I don't know how long I'll be there or if I'm going to just drive up to Wisconsin and camp there or camp in Illinois. I don't know anything yet.
Well, how far away are you from this place where
I'm
you're starting?
10 hours from my camp hosting spot, and I'm
Holy
only
macadoodles.
over 2 hours from the Lake of the Ozarks, so it's only an 8-hour drive if I stay at the Lake of Ozarks till the 9th. Well, those people gave up. They're taking their boat and leaving.
or or did they sink in the water? Who knows? We don't know.
Well, it's been raining. They took their boat down there, and every time they get ready to take their boat down there, it rains, and I see them coming back up real short. There's also horseradish, which burns. I mean, the whole meal is there's a guy who does a Passover Seder online and explains everything. His name's Tom Bradford.
Okay.
He goes through the whole thing and explains every detail and the connections.
It's good to know. Tom Bradford, people there, look him up. You'll learn all about this Passover stuff and what Wendy's
There you
talking
go.
about there. And Wendy, the people that just brought their boat asked them if they go get you some chicken fingers.
They're gone. They're gone.
Darn. Like they're
They're
gone,
so
gone.
gone.
That's it. They're like
That's
pissed
it.
right off. They bolted. They bolted for wherever their next destination.
They have packed up camp. The ambulance is gone. There was an ambulance parked across there.
So don't get injured because he's gotten there's no band-aids on site.
It was a younger couple camping in an orange and white thing. But they're gone. The weekend's over, I guess. It's Sunday and checkout
Yeah.
time is 2. But
Wow. Interesting. And you're there till tomorrow, and then you're gonna drive 10 hours tomorrow. Is that the
nope.
plan?
I'm only doing about 2 hours, 15 minutes ish.
You'll have to do a stream wherever you land. You're gonna have to do a stream on your stream there.
Well, I don't know if the person I'm going to meet with is going to want to be on a stream.
Tell them they got no choice.
Then they would say, no, don't meet up.
Well, just surprise them. Say
Nope, I'm not gonna
surprise.
That would be so cruel and mean.
This is this is me, Wendy B of AZ. This is her channel there. Sub her up there if you are not. She does go live. She gets lost. She gets too much margaritas. You get to see that as well. She's hilarious, and she's got a channel, and you get to see all her adventures. And if you are not, well, you need to sub her up because I said so, and tell her that Oiler fan sent you. So that is her channel there. Lovely person there, and hopefully the person tomorrow will let you go live. You never know. That would be
We'll see.
nice. Yeah, that
It's
would be kind
some
of cool.
it's somebody connected with some other people that I know. It would be nice, but I don't know. I'm not guaranteeing it. I'd
Well,
much rather get to visit with them than worry about whether they want to go live or not.
true. But just ask, hey, do you mind if we do a live? Do you mind? And
We'll see.
and if they say no, they say no. It's okay. Yeah, no worries. I'll keep the phone away. If they say yes, say then fine. Pull it out and start the stream right away before they say no.
Maybe if I get enough sunlight, I can probably do a stream later whenever they go home or in the morning.
Right. Yeah.
But I try not to tax my powers when it's cloudy
Right.
because I'm not guaranteed when I'm going to get enough charge. But it's been cloudy all day and I still got like maybe a half a volt of charge into my batteries, which is
Wow.
pretty good for a cloudy day. The new residential panel's working out well. It's
Well, that's
almost
good.
36 volts though. I had to get a special inverter for that one.
Yes. Hang on here.
It's pretty warm here too. I'm at Table Rock right now in Branson. Warm, it's just rainy.
Wow. Interesting. So what is do they not have a clubhouse or anything?
No, there's a shower house. That could be fun, just meeting people at the shower house. Need company, need your back rubbed, stuff like that. I'm joking.
Kathy says, "Okay, Wendy, you got coffee, horseradish, eggs, any other protein, veg, or whatnot? Trying to help. Never tried egg with horseradish.
I don't have horseradish. I have
Mm.
raw eggs. I have cilantro. I have coconut milk. I have instant coffee, but no way to
What
heat
about
the water.
any nachos? Like any nacho chips? Like
No, that would be
any?
nice.
Hmm,
No, I've got nothing,
that's a
man.
little bit
I'm in a pickle.
You're in a pickle. Hang on here.
Pickles would be nice too. Pickles or olives, that would be nice. But I bought olives stuffed with garlic. I really like those. But I got a store brand kind and it was mushy and it was gross. But I ate the whole bottle and it's gone. So now I don't have it anymore. I could shoot a bird and roast it. I'm joking. Roasted squirrel.
A roasted squirrel.
I'd have to cook it outside. Never mind.
Oh, Wendy. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this stream up. I think everyone's
Okay.
getting ready for dinner, and I'm gonna get ready for dinner. But I'm just
I'm
gonna
stocking
do
up
that.
on
So
crackers right after I leave this campsite.
you're gonna stop and cheese and get nachos, so you can make nacho chips and everything like that.
I can't cook it. So I'm making eggnog. Try scrambled eggs with coconut milk. That would be like an eggnog. I don't know. Eggnog usually has sugar and vanilla and stuff with it too.
Eggnog. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this stream there because everyone's getting ready for dinner. Hang
All
on
right.
here. Hang on here. All right, everyone. We are gonna wrap this up. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. We are. Hang on here. Where is it? Yes, we are gonna go. I want to say, make sure that you. Where's this thing? I keep forgetting to make sure you do the like, subscribe bell, and everyone there. We're gonna do more of these streams. We're gonna do a special Mother's Day stream next Sunday. Yes, a special Mother's Day stream. Make sure you bring your mother. Everyone's getting ready for dinner. I'm getting ready for dinner. I'm also getting ready for the hockey game. Go Stars, go! Can't cheer for Vegas. Sorry. Um, Good to have you there, Wendy B. She's amazing. Make sure you sub her up. This is her channel. Fantastic person. If you haven't, well, you're missing out on the good stuff. I'm gonna go prep dinner. Get the chips ready. So just want to make sure tomorrow we are gonna do a stream. I do have some meetings, but I would like to be on once they're done. Boom. I will definitely be on. I think it's going to be at 4 o'clock. It's at 4:30 my meeting, so right after that. I don't want to be on too long. I might even postpone it till Tuesday. Who knows? I'm not sure yet. Watch for community posts. This one was so there. Thank you very much, Wanda E. This is me, Wendy B of AZ. You guys are amazing. Kathy, you are amazing. Drinks and chat. Oh, that's me. Sorry. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Love each and every one of you. Have a great rest of your Sunday fun day. And I'm going to try and do a stream tomorrow. Not sure when, but sometime tomorrow. Take care. Bye, everybody. And make sure you hit those thumbs up. Bye for now.